guess it's the Belchertown Quackking Festival. What can I say but right on? A Fordson. Nice.
Ford and Son.
That's a nice tractor right there. It runs?
Oh yeah.
What's it sound like when you crank it up?
Give it a shot.
All right. It's a nice belt. It's actually a canvas belt, isn't it?
Yeah, that was originally this tractor ran off an internal magneto.
It's a 6 volt system.
No, there's no electrical system in this.
So it's got a magneto though.
Yeah, internal magneto.
I see.
Okay. And it would come up to the buzz coils. Go to the little tap.
So you've reworked, this has been reworked.
In 1940 they came out with this modification. They use a bottom mount magneto. It's a lot more reliable.
How many horsepower is this? 40? 18?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Always a good idea. Always got to check. Hey, doggy. That dog can take it or leave it. Here's some serious rubber right here. Got a farmall and a cub. A little one. Got a Massey Harris here. Let's check out some of these static engines.
Hello. I would have gotten a lawn tractor battery for $20 down at Lonnie's and been done with it. You could plug it in. You can, I'm sure you could have cut and come past through that for that kind of money. Like you say, who's using it?
This is the radiator here, right?
Yeah, that's the cooling water.
This is a 4-cycle? Yep. How old is this thing?
1910.
Runs pretty smooth. Is there a carburetor on it?
There is a carburetor right here.
Yeah.
But it's not running on that carburetor.
How is the mixture getting into the cylinder?
It's running on propane.
Oh, I see.
Up through a gas cock and into the intake manifold.
Yeah, this thing's beautiful. Look at this baby. Look at the size of these flywheels. How many horsepower is this?
3 horsepower.
3? Wow, that's amazing. Where was this made?
Stockton, California.
This was made in California? Really? Wow. What was it originally used for?
Well, an engine this size on a farm would have been used to run a small...
Like a pump or something?
A pump or a cut-off saw, or it could have pumped water, it could have ground feed, run a butter churn or a washing machine, kind of light belt work on a farm.
Is this running at the normal speed that it would run, or it would go faster?
It would run faster than this.
You can see this piston coming in and out there. Very cool. How long have you owned it?
I've had it now for 10 years.
Is it in better shape now than when you got it?
Yeah.
It's very clean. It looks nice.
Oh yeah, I cleaned it up, I repainted it, cleaned up the brass work on it. It's an unusual engine to find out east.
You see more of them
because back in the day, nobody would have bought one of these and
shipped. Yeah, right, sure.
So
how many of these were made? I mean,
well, out on the West Coast, they'd be much more common.
Is this a serial number, or is that the...
No, it's just a casting number.
Fascinating. Well, thank you very much.
Enjoy the show.
All right. The old tractor trailer. Copar Panza. There's a little one. A Fairbanks Morse. What's that water doing in there? That must be the cooling system. Look at this thing. A Delco light. This is a pump, obviously. And here's what they're running. This is a sharpener. A little Briggs & Stratton style engine. Montgomery Ward hacksaw. 1950s. And here's a 32-volt generator. Finished in red. putting and puffing and putting and puffing. Here we are in the town green of Belchertown, Massachusetts. This thing sounds great.
Yeah.
This is probably around a 1915 Novo mudsucker pump.
What is it? It's just a piston pump?
It's a diaphragm pump. It's not a piston. It's a rubber diaphragm pump. You can go to Taylor Rental.
How many gallons a minute will this baby pump?
I never measured it because I fill a bucket up and I just keep recycling.
Well, it looks like it's a couple of gallons a minute at least. I mean, a lot is coming out of it.
It's all of that or more.
Yeah. What year? 1915?
Around 1950. Horsepower motor.
Yeah.
Gasoline engine. Gear driven to a diaphragm mudsucker pump.
Is this running at its normal operational speed or is it low?
This is running off of a governor at a certain RPM, and as there's a restriction put on the motor, the governor will allow this thing to fire more. It's a hit or miss engine. When this exhaust valve is in the up position, the flywheels will just spin, and it won't build compression and it can't fire. When the RPM slows down, the governor control allow the exhaust valve to close, which lets the engine build compression and fire.
So what is the RPM that it normally runs at?
I'd have to put an RPM.
About 1,000 or something?
No. It probably runs maybe 200 RPM, maybe, if that. I'm not sure.
Look at this bad boy.
On the top of it, this is a water hopper, which is like a radiator. The piston comes up inside of here. It's a dome. The piston doesn't touch the water, but there's a water jacket around the dome of the piston for cooling.
This has great sound. Where was this made?
Lansing, Michigan.
Lansing,
Michigan.
Thank you. The glories of Michigan, 1915. What do we got here? More of these hit or miss style engines. So it only fires once in a while. Freeport, Illinois. What are you making there? What are you grinding?
Cornmeal.
What are you going to do with it? Good. I'm on a motorcycle. I don't know what good it's going to do me. It looks good though. It looks pretty nutritious.
Looks the cornbread and all that crap.
Let's see here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. You're just giving it away? All right, I'll take some. I'll give it to my wife. We'll make some cornbread out of it. The obvious question is, with all these motors, how come you're doing it by hand? How come the motors aren't doing it?
I don't know. See,
it came out pretty coarse.
it like that.
Yeah, came out pretty coarse.
Boy.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good on fish.
It is? Go listen to the Red Sox, Joe Castiglione.
Scouts say Young's pretty good defensive outfielder, at least in right. Pitch. Fastball riding high and away. Red Sox are now 30-21 on the road. And that is the second best record in the league. Tigers 34-22 away from home. The 1-2 pitch to Willie Mo Pena. Here it is. Swinging a ground ball, top foul past the Red Sox dugout on the third base side.
Well, time to hit the road here.
Red Sox are off tomorrow. Then the Orioles come to town. Technically speaking, the verge of 1-6 in a row. They did lose the